What's up, everybody? We went ahead and kicked it on live. We're a little early. We're a little early. I won't get into too much. We'll give people a chance to get in here. I hate when people say that when I'm watching a live. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, hell, they ain't no we. It's just me in here. I say that all the time when I'm going down the road. I'll be talking to a lady on the phone. I'll be like, well, we got to be in, Texarkana Monday morning. And she's like, who the hell is we? And I'm like, it's just me. I don't know why I say we all the time. The proverbial we. Oh, it's Gatorade weather. It's Gatorade weather down here. Come on with it. Come on with it. I did an informal survey. 60% of the trucks in this parking lot are idling right now. I don't get it. Makes no sense to me. Window shades. I don't know. People don't know about window shades. Go a long way, man. This whole row of trucks, like the sun is out the driver window here. You can tell by my hand. You can see the sun reflecting off my hand. It's like window shades, bro. Window shades lowers the temperature in the truck by 40 degrees. Yeah. I just don't idle. They got a new girl in the office here at the carrier. She was doing the ifta the other day, and she said, are you sure you turned in all your fuel receipts? I was like, why you ask? She was like, because your mile per gallon is like really high. And I was like, you damn right it is. You damn right it is. Oh man. And then the guy that owns the carrier, he overheard it. He told her, he said, no, he wins IFTA every quarter. He's the IFTA champion. And I was like, yeah, exactly. Apparently I'm putting the wood screws to them on the IFTA over there. I'm way ahead of everybody. Way ahead of everybody else. Not crazy this quarter. Of course, it was winter. We are getting done with the first quarter. Average just a hair over 8 miles a gallon on IFTA. And once I get the report printed out, I show you. I got nothing to hide. So let me tell you, from like the fourth quarter, getting 6.6 on the fourth quarter last year, horrible. But I was running everything. Excuse me. I ran everything at 70 miles an hour during the fourth quarter. 70 miles an hour. It was almost all heavy loads. Probably the worst IFTA I've seen in years was 6.6. I said, no. We're going to cut that right out. So, let's see here. It is a little warm in this truck. I'll give it to the guys idling right now. It's a little warm in here, but, I feel like if you crack the window, there's like a really good breeze, 60% though. And this is a very informal survey. I walked by like 10 trucks on the way into the truck stop, and 6 of them are idling right now. 2 have APUs and 2 are off. So, craziness going on out there right now. Thanks everybody for joining me, by the way. Hit that like button when you come in. If you're watching on a replay, thank you. I get a lot of guys hit me with that replay comment. I appreciate that. That runs the numbers up. You know what I mean? I'd like to be the William Randolph Hearst of YouTube trucking. I'd like to control everything. So let's build the biggest channel here we can. I promise we will use our powers for good. I promise. Let's see here. Sterling's in the house. Says, hey now, be sure to check out Mr. Cash's merch page for wheel chalk lube. Yeah, there's nothing worse than having a chalky chalk. You know what I mean? Put some lotion on that thing at least. Truck on MC in the house. What's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by. I seen what DIY was doing. He says still working on stuff, man. I told him, I said, you realize it's like, Sunday afternoon, right? He is a hardworking human being. I seen his name in here. That's why I brought that up. Trucking with MC, thanks for stopping by. James Woodcock in the house. Put her in the river. I'm going to have to catch the replay. Yeah. Hey, put her in the river. That's I'm trying to see how many pictures I can find of trucks in the river. I may keep this going for quite a while. There's a lot of trucks in the river pictures on the internet. There is a lot of those. There's the Mudflap code at the bottom of the screen in case you guys are wondering how to get them fuel savings. That's what I'm talking about. I stopped at Road Ranger last night and filled her up to the brim. I mean, it was damn near running out. I ain't gonna say I had to take a paper towel and clean my tank off. I'm not gonna say I went over a little bit, but I filled her up. I don't think you're supposed to fill your tanks up that much. I think you're supposed to leave 5%, at the top for whatever. I don't know. But yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. Great Aid Transportation. Good evening, Cash and Chat. Feels good to finally make a live again. Stay playing catch up from Easter. Yeah, I'm back on it now. Like, you get behind on these live shows, and there may not be enough hours in the day to get caught back up. Just saying. Sterling says, step 1, finish your beer. Step 2, argue with the manager because you parked in front of the dumpsters. Step 3, whine to the cops while recording. Step 4, windows down. Step 5, put it in the river. Yeah, that dude, man, that's why you don't drink in your truck. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've never been a fan of drinking in my truck because what are you going to do if the damn truck stop catches on fire? You know what I mean? There comes a time when you might have to move that truck. I don't like drinking in the truck. About 2 years ago, I was out on the road on New Year's, and I went in and got me a fountain Sprite or whatever, and I bought me two of those little travel size vodkas, and I put them in some Sprite, and I chugged it real quick, and I got to thinking to myself, I was like, well, what did that do for anybody? You know what I mean? That's a damn waste of money. So, to me, drinking in the truck's depressing as shit. You know what I mean? I'm just not a fan of drinking in the truck. So, yeah. If you guys don't know what Sterling's talking about, Asian Mai put out a video earlier of a guy. Number one, he parked in front of the dumpsters like you're not supposed to do. That's pretty damn common sense. You don't park in front of the dumpsters. And then he cried about it, and he filmed the manager and was crying, blah, 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 blah. If I was the manager, I wouldn't have called the cops. I would have called a tow company, and I said, hey, I got a guy illegally parked in my parking lot. He's drunk, and I need him moved. And can you come move him? Because he's illegally parked. I don't defend these idiots. I know Asian Mai likes to be on the side of the truckers and all, but to me, he parked in the wrong spot. And drinking in the truck. It's both. It's like both of those are kind of, you brought it on yourself type things to me. But maybe I'm a little tough on everybody. Maybe I'm too tough on myself. Let me volume down this thing real quick. Volume down. Come on. There she goes. Let me click on my own live here. Let me give it a like. Let's see. Sterling in the house for $5. With all these food plants burning, a lot of trucks are going to wind up in the river. Yeah. The salad place out there in Salinas. I think that's how you say that. What in the hell is the name of that place? Taylor Farms. They make salads and whatnot. Yeah. Burnt to the ground, dog. That one went up. That was some good footage they got of that one. But yeah, if you guys don't know, go check out that Asian Mai video. There we go. Thumbs up my own video. That's awesome. Turn that back off so my internet doesn't go down. Test internet speed. Let's see what we got on the internet. Run speed test. megabits per second. That's what we're calculating here, megabits per second. If you don't know, if you Google test internet speed, they have their own tests they do. You can just click test now and it'll test it for you. Looks like we got some pretty good internet here. What are we looking like? We got 11.4 on the download and 14.3 on the upload. 11 on the download. So that's pretty good internet, I think. I don't know, really. I know you need about 5 at least to really do any kind of thing on StreamYard or watch anything streaming. So I'm all over the place today. I'm all jacked up. I'm on green tea, and then I'm doing Gatorade now. Been doing a little Gatorade because of the sodium in it. You know, trying to get some more sodium in my life. Been learning about salt. It's more dangerous to limit your salt than it is to have too much salt. I've been learning. Don't take my word for it though. Do what your doctor tells you to do. Yeah, trying to get caught up. Grafton in the house, very logical. Thanks for stopping by, Grafton. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. We're way early today. Jerome Jones in the house. What up, big money? Shoestring truckers in the house. There's Fake Trucking. Fake Trucking. What are you doing, Fake Trucking? Are you working yet? Grade 8 transportation. Me, myself, and I. Yeah, that's who all 3 of us ride around in this truck. Me, myself, and I. Tiffany's in the house. Thanks for stopping by, Tiffany. Hey, Cash, what's up? I was thinking of this yesterday. There was a guy at the shipper, and he was talking to the girl at the counter like she gave 2 craps about what he had to say. You know the guys, they sit in their truck all the time by themselves, so when they get out, they got to go, they got to put the moves on the waitress. They got to put the moves on the girl at the shipping office. And I mean, he wasn't rude about it. So, it didn't bother me as long as it wasn't bothering her. You know what I mean? But I was just thinking to myself, like, he should do like me and he should get more friends in his head. You know what I mean? I got plenty of friends up there, man. I stay well entertained. Nomadic Brit's in the house. What up? Evening Cash and Chat. Yeah, everybody check out Nomadic Brit. Check out Fake Trucking as well. They both got channels. Who else got channels in here? Sterling's got a channel. If I miss anybody, let me know. Let me know. If anybody got a channel and I miss you, it's not my intentions. Daryl's in the house. DIY in the sleeper. Yeah, that's why I keep saying we. Faye Trucking's getting down with his towel over there. It's like 100 grit sandpaper, that towel by now, I bet. JL is in the humidity. Yeah, that humidity will get you too. I think that's what's getting us here. It's been raining and storming here a little bit today, and I think that is I think that's why they're idling. I mean, for me, I could see idling a little bit in this weather, but number one, put some shades up, like before, these little cheap window shades. Let me tell you, like, this thing right here, I got this at Walmart. And if you buy the large ones at Walmart, they sell small and large. The small ones fit really good in a Freightliner side window. And these large ones, I mean, it's like they're made for the Freightliner front window. It really is. I mean, it sets right down on the dash, and then it pops right into the little seal where the windshield meets the upper cabinet. It fits right up in there. Perfect. Like, you can feel the heat on those things. And the sun's behind clouds right now, but you can still feel the heat on that. Like, it blocks some real heat. So yeah, humidity will get you. And I'm not saying I won't idle. I might idle for like a half hour to an hour before I lay down to go to bed, just to cool everything in the truck off really good. But, Also, it's nice and cool and windy outside. Well, not cool, excuse me. It's not cool, it's windy. So, I might roll down the windows and let the air help cool the truck out too. Shoestring Trader just finished my reset pre-trip at 4 a.m. Come on with it. Yeah, got to get that reset in, get ready for the week. I have been like just running like really, really light days for like 2 weeks now. I've been home in the past like 10 days. I've spent the night at the house 3 nights, but I never got a 34 in. But it don't matter because I'm working like 7 to 8 hour days. I got 1 day on my clock that's 11 hours, and then I got 1 day on my clock that's 2 hours, or maybe 3 hours. So I'm like a really good steady recap right now. And this load I got is it's more deliveries than it is miles. So I'll recoup some hours throughout the day. Tomorrow, I'm about 30 minutes from my first drop, 15 minutes from there to my second drop, and then I got about 100 miles I need to do after that to get to my third stop. And then Tuesday, the same thing, maybe 200 miles Tuesday, and then Wednesday, I think I got 1 delivery Wednesday, or maybe 2. I'm trying to think of how they got that set up. I think I got 2 deliveries tomorrow, 1 delivery Tuesday, and then 2 deliveries Wednesday. But from where I'm at now, I'm like 600 miles to the end. So I got to do 600 miles by Wednesday. But it's all deliveries, like I say. Fate Trucking in the house. What's up? DIY Semis cutting pipe. Okay. Are you over there helping him? Are you finally there to help him? That man out there doing all that work, and like you need to go over there and help him. Jerome Jones in the house. I was idling at the customer lot for 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm like all tore up about I wasn't really planning on keeping this truck as long as I think I will now. Like, I was planning on probably like next spring thinking about trading this truck in, but I've been replacing a lot of parts on it, and I'm thinking I'm going to push it a little farther just because of truck prices. I'm going to try to ride this out, and get a bunch of money saved up, so when I have to go buy another truck, I'm not in debt. Basically, that's basically what I'm shooting for. I'd like to have a bunch of cash saved up, just set aside for a truck. And I was doing like $2,400 a month payments on this truck. So what I've been doing is putting like, $1,500 to $1,800 a month in savings now that I paid it off, plus the value of the truck when I go to trade it in. Should have a decent chunk. I really don't want to finance another one, but I may have to because the truck price is going up like they have. Unless I can catch a killer deal on a repo, you know what I mean? If I can catch a killer deal on a repo. But anyway, what I was saying is keeping this truck longer. I'm thinking about putting a generator on it and getting the indoor air conditioners. That or one of those, those new battery packs they sell. I found one battery pack it's $1,000 for the battery pack, and basically my truck would charge it during the day. Like it would just plug into my inverter. I would turn my inverter on. I'd run a cord from the inverter down to the battery pack, charge the battery pack while I'm driving, and then the battery pack would run an indoor air conditioner for about 7 hours, depending on how high you ran it. That's running it on a pretty high level. I'm thinking about something like that, or just do like a couple people I see on YouTube doing, just buy a generator. Just go to Harbor Freight and buy, that Predator 3500 and buy a really, really big indoor air conditioner and, set it up and plumb it in and, change everything up. Because I think what I would end up doing is taking out the exercise bike, because it's summertime now I think I would like trade them when it's summer. You know, keep the indoor air conditioner in here and get me an out bicycle to get out and ride, like hang it on the catwalk or something. Um, but I don't know. I really don't want to. I didn't idle the truck a lot last year, and I mean, I got the remote start. So basically, what I do is I turn the truck on with the remote start. It runs for 30 minutes with the I crank the AC full blast. It runs for about 30 minutes, and then it cuts itself off. And then the truck stays cool for, depending on the temperature outside, it stays cool from like 2 to 3 hours, maybe more. Especially if it gets cool at night. So I'm not idling a lot. So it'd take me forever to recoup the money for a APU. It would just take me forever. But I get a Predator generator for $700-800. I get an indoor air conditioner for $400-500. I'm $1,200 into it. You jump out. I mean, I stop at truck stops. I stay at truck stops a lot. I could just get me like a 2-3 gallon gas can and run around there and fill up the gas can and have enough gas to run the generator for 2 or 3 nights. I don't know, just something I'm mulling over there. Grade 8 transportation. Yesterday we had 72 and tornado watch. Today it's 33 and snow. Spring in North Dakota. Gotta love it. Yeah. I wish it would cool down a little bit here. It is a little bit warm, but we're at 6:30, so the sun's behind clouds right now. I'm thinking we should be cooling down here in a little while. Jerome Jones, the ifta king, yeah, that's like I don't know. That girl thought 8 was like really high. She thought I was like missing receipts. I'm like, no. 8 is wintertime for me. Like I don't like to go below 8. Fuel's too damn expensive. I get mad at myself. Like today, I was driving into the wind all damn day. Oh my God, I could not catch a break. I went from going south, and we had a west wind, so it was blowing me, all over the road. And then we turned east, and it was like still a side wind. And then I started going south, and it was just a straight on headwind. And I was like, killing me today. Low sevens today, probably like 7.1, 7.2, something like that. At like 64 miles an hour. At one point, it was like a 24 mile an hour headwind right before I finished up for the day. It's like, this is brutal. It's probably costing me like an extra 15 cents a mile. Shoestring trucker. Apparently, I am amazing. Don't doubt it. Yeah, there you go. Dale's in the house. What up, brother? Sterling says, if the king means cash, got good siphon hose game. Yeah, I got a 12 volt pump. I can pump your tanks dry in about 4 minutes. In about 4 minutes, I can have it all. Let's see. Shannon Thomas Trucking's in the house. What's up, Shannon Thomas Trucking? That's a good channel. Everybody check her out. Channel member RN's in the house. What's up, RN? How's it going? We're just chilling on a Sunday. I don't know how long I'll keep this live going. I told my mom earlier I probably wasn't going live because I needed to get some sleep, but I wasn't sleepy. So I said, hey, why waste a good chance to go live, especially on a Sunday afternoon? People probably sitting around bored, getting drunk in their trucks, parked in front of the dumpster. And I said, hey, why not jump on here and entertain these drunks in front of the dumpsters? Stephen Davis in the house, what up? Shannon Thomas Trucking says, oh man, I fill them up all the way. Yeah, it says on the tank there, leave 5%, for evaporation or hell, I don't know what it says, to be honest. I know it says don't fill them all the way up, though. But when I get a good deal on some fuel, it's going to the top. It's going to the tippity tip top. I got where it loves. Like if I fuel at Love's, I don't pull all the way up because they got the drain hole in the middle, and it makes my truck point uphill a little bit, and my tanks fill from the back. So I feel like I can't get it all, I can't get as much in there as I want. So I make sure the truck's like parked on a downhill. Yeah, I probably overthink it. Probably overthink it now that I think about it. Trucking with Blaze in the house. There's a channel, Trucking with Blaze. Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah. If you guys want to drop links, if you got channels and you want to drop links for people to click on, feel free to do that. Does not bother me in the least. Jerome Jones is in PA on I-80. Their truck in the trees, but not in the river. Yeah. I was going across the Ohio Turnpike the other day, and there was a truck behind the guardrail, but the guardrail was untouched. And I was like, how in the hell did you get that truck back there without hitting that guardrail? Because it wasn't like, the 15-foot of guardrail he was behind. That guardrail was like a half mile long. And I'm like, did you obviously went like through the ditch and got behind the guardrail somehow, but yeah, I don't know. It was confusing. I almost thought of stopping and taking a video of it and being like, y'all see this mess? Y'all see this? Ironhead Productions, what's going on, family? Not much. I'm chilling. I'm about 30 miles, about 45 minutes out on a delivery in the morning. So no reason to rush it. Said shut her down. I took a nap this afternoon. I stopped and took like an hour-long nap. Well, maybe about a 30-minute nap. I stopped for an hour. I didn't fall asleep immediately, but yeah, had to get that afternoon nap in. Boy, I got tired. Just a boring, dragging day. I don't know. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes they go really quick. You feel like, man, I just started and I'm already 300 miles in. And that was not today. Today was more like, wow, I just started. Oh, man, I'm not even out of the parking lot yet. Just one of those days. CJ Hudson, what's up? Sterling, $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Sterling. Says, with all the food plants burning a lot of trucks, it's going to wind up in the river. Yeah, that's for sure. It's getting tough out here. CJ says, possession, 9/10 the law. Don't carry booze, less questions to be asked. Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not judging anybody, but I will tell you, having alcohol in the truck it's questionable. It's questionable. I know a guy that, not in a semi-truck, but in his car, got drunk, passed out in his car, but he had the key in the ignition. Not on, he had just stuck the key in there and then, laid the seat back and went to sleep. They said the key's in the ignition. Even though the car's not running, they got him with a DUI. So, you know what I mean? Like, and then it's up to you to fight that, you could probably get a good lawyer and get away with it, but then again, hey, who wants to spend their money on a good lawyer? I'm just saying. Let me get back to some comments. JL says, Saline US. I don't know. Maybe I'm not getting that one. J Mark says, I found the perfect river plunge to St. Croix Falls. Yeah. Just be sure you roll that window down first. That's all I got to say. With both feet in the house, thank you, sir, for stopping by. Hope you got your driving done last night. I think that was you that was heading out when we went live last night. Six Semper in the house. What up, bro? Thanks for stopping by. Prince Diamond in the house. What's good? Pay a salute. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you stopping by. Loyalty Trucking checking in from Dallas. Come on with it. Come on with him, Dallas. There's Nomadic Brick. There's that video, the drunk driving video. Basically the guy gets drunk in his truck. He's parked in front of a dumpster, and the Flying J told him to move. And he's like, well, I can't move because I'm 4 beers deep, And the Flying J's like, what's that mean to me? I mean, it's private property. You know, if they want him to move, he's got to figure out a way to move it. I didn't watch the whole video because honestly, it made me a little angry. I was like, you know, this guy's making his problems everybody else's problems. I'm not a fan of that. You know, like I don't like turning my problems into other people's problems. Um, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Kelly Patterson in the house. Channel member Kelly Patterson. How's it going, Kelly? How's it going out there? Uh, Mondo goes fishing. Mondo goes fishing. Um, just got to Safeway DC in Denver, and my unload is at 4 a.m. Talk about good timing. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Let's see. Verts Videos in the house. What up, Verts Videos? What are you doing today? What are you doing today? Dirty Mike's in the house. When did we switch to peanut butter? Come on with it. Oh, man. Dirty Mike knows what it is. Dirty Mike knows what it is. Oh, me. Sig Semper to fast cash. Yeah, no doubt. Sterling, I missed the 34-hour reset by 2.5 hours. I hate the government. Yeah. Isn't that the worst when you, like, you're so close, but you know you got to go? You're like, if I could just sit here for 2.5 more hours, you know, everything would be gravy. But instead, you're recap Willie for the next week. RN says, how much are they asking for a new truck with being on a build list? Too damn much money. Too damn much money. I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody about that. That's a good question. Anybody know what it costs to get on a build list these days? I'm sure it's like a priority thing. This Trucking Life says, I've got to do that cash. I can't get my APU to start. Yeah. Yeah, if you got an APU, put some money in that girl. It'll pay off. It will pay off. You know, things are going to break. Like, you know, when I had an APU, I had on my T600 Kenworth I bought from Trans Am Trucking. I didn't buy it through a lease purchase. I bought it from MHC Kenworth, but it came from Trans Am. It had an APU on it. It had a tri-pack on it. And, you know, like when I bought it, it needed belts. It needed this, that, and the other. You know, it mainly needed a fuel pump. They couldn't get it to work because it needed a fuel pump. You know, $300-$400 later, belts, oil change, fuel pump. Man, I was saving money like you wouldn't believe, you know, because I had a C15 Cat. And C15 Cat, it's going to drink about a gallon an hour. You know, that's a strong gallon an hour truck right there. So, and that's back when fuel was high, but rates weren't good. You know, like there's a little thing we got going on now. Yeah, fuel's stupid high, but rates are still good. You know, for the most part. Let's see. Yeah, get your APU working for sure. For sure, definitely before summer. You know, like I don't need an APU in the winter. I have a bunk heater, and that bunk heater serves me well. But in the summer is when I would want the APU. Oh, I wish I had an APU right now. Hindsight being 2020, I should have bought one when I bought this truck, but I didn't because I didn't know what the market was going to do. You know, that was right before that thing that you know, we dealt with in the past where you had to wear a mask. Just A in the house says, hey, sitting at the Petro and Albert Lee, these truck prices make my mega lease look cheap. Yeah, you know, that's something I give credit to DIY. Like a year ago, DIY was talking about that. He's like, you know, with these truck prices the way they are, you know, some of these guys might be better off to go like to Swift and get the truck and then take it somewhere else, you know? Go to, I mean, it's not as great now, like, because I know, like, CFI, or, excuse me, not CFI, SFI, Schneider Finance wants, like, $1,100 a week for a truck now, from what I hear, so, if you can get one. So, yeah, no, a lot of you guys that did that, you got the lease truck, especially if it's a lease truck you can take to a different carrier. I think Swift does that. Their financing arm will let you leave with a truck, but you know, that's back before trucks were, you know, $1 million a piece. Ooh, where we at? Sloppy Image in the house. What's up? Favorite lot lizard checking in. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to make some extra fuel money, right? And no judgment over here. Uh, JL says would be a lot quieter. I was leaning towards that, but just uh, bite the bullet and got a green APU. Okay, yeah, good for you. That sounds nice, but man, them things are expensive. I'm too cheap for that. I'm too cheap for that. I think if I was going to get one, the carrier I'm leased onto has some connections for some remanufactured, thermokings. And man, I should have done it when I bought this truck. I could have got one for like $5,500. But at the time, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this truck or not because, the market just fell out when I bought this truck. I got this truck at the end of February 2020. And if you guys know what the spot market looked like in March of February 2020, it was pretty damn scary. So I didn't want to go spend another $5,000 on just buying this truck. So that was my logic. And I don't know. Like I say, hindsight, I would have done it different. Jerry Rock says, I've been at home 9 nights in a row. Not sure the wife likes me that much. Yeah, that's my problem with extended home time. I'm not sure I'm welcome that much. Sterling says, Dale makes a small AC for computer servers. I was looking at that. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That'd be pretty sweet. Subby Image says, I started walking around. Why would a truck idle with the windows down? Yeah, that's one of those things. It's just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Um, yeah, I don't know. I know that big battery pack I was looking at. I'm trying to think of who sold that. Let's see. They call them what is it? An electric generator or a battery generator? Electric generator. I don't remember. I don't remember who exactly made that, but they got some pretty good ones. Also, I wondered if I got that, would it be worth like getting some like how I got my window screens up here? Would it be worth getting solar panels to put and to block that? I don't. I don't know if I'd be willing to do all that. You know what I'm saying? My internet test speed. Okay, there's what I was looking at. Yeah, I mean, I can get the Predator 2000. Of course, I wouldn't get the 2000 Predator from Harbor Freight. I'd get the bigger one. I'd want the bigger one. I'd want like the 3500. What do we got here? What do we got here? Yeah, there's a Predator 4500. 4375 Predator 3500. Yeah. I mean, that's $450, man. I could run a hell of a lot of things on that, let me tell you. A hell of a lot of things. The 4,000 watt Predator is $350. You get you a nice big indoor air conditioner. You do a little plumbing, you know, plumb it up. Oh, did I lose my internet? Did I lose my internet? No, it looks like I'm still connected. EcoFlow Delta Portable Power Station. $1,100 on sale from $1,400. So, I'm thinking about something like that. Something like that. Let's see. Where was we at? Melissa's in the house. Stay safe, drivers. Thank you very much, Melissa. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. CW's in the house. What's up, my friend? I asked you if now Chili Transport. Oh, Chili Transport. Chili Transport. I remember you asking about that. I do. Chili Transport. Thank you for being patient on that, by the way. I can't always get to things, like I'd like to. Google wants to know your location. I don't care. Where am I at? Where am I at? I got all these tabs open. Chili Transport. Oh, okay. Where are they out of? Chili Transport. Is that New London, Minnesota? Dunn's and Brad Street. Let's see what they say about it. Dunn and Brad Street. Cross location generates $373,000 a year. Doesn't sound like a very big company if that's the one. I don't know. You can't really trust old Dunn and Brad Street. Nobody reports to them anymore. I don't think they do. Facebook has got a thing. Here we go. Company snapshot. Company snapshot. Chill Transport. That's out of Ohio. Oh, not Chilky. Chili. Chili. Hot chili dog. Chili Willy. That's funny. Look at the names on these places. PA, New York, California. Yeah, I'm not seeing one in the FMCSA. Chili Transport. Yeah, I'm not getting anything for Chili Transport. AJ, what up? Mark the mailman in the house. Thanks for the videos. Is your family well? Yeah, we're killing it over here. We're doing great. Thank you. I appreciate the thought. Sterling says a joke about siphon hoses, but running reefers are good to top off a reefer tank with a truck in an emergency. Yeah, I don't think you'd get much out of mine. My tank's got that thing that goes down in the tank. It's got like a screen in it, like a aluminum thing, so you can't get a hose down in there. So yeah, but yeah, a rattle siphon. If you got a normal fuel tank, a rattle siphon is the way to be. You just shake it until it creates a siphon. It's got a metal ball in there. You know what I'm talking about? You just grab it and shake it. Trucking with Blaze. There's a link. Everybody check that out. This trucking life says I built a Cascadia online. The dealer said they were not taking orders yet. Ooh. Trucking Blaze. Just do boring vlogs though. Hey, everybody check it out. You never know. It might be something in there you like. That's what I always say. Check them out. Check them out. Why do my neighbors always have to have a squeaking bell or something? How do you sleep with that going on? Oh my God. Why me? Why is it always my neighbors that have to have something like that? Like, God dang it. Hang on, kids. I gotta move. I can't. Maybe I'll stay. Maybe I'll stay. It's not squeaking now. I think it was just when he started it up. Oh man. Yeah, whew. That tri-pack needs some belt grease on it, dog. Put some belt grease on that thing until you can get her lined up. Holy hell, there it goes again. Oh, I hope he's moving. Woo! Woo, that is loud. That is loud. Oh, man. I don't know if he's moving or not. That's why I don't want to move, but damn, I don't want to be parked next to somebody with a belt that sounds like, some bitch is about ready to come off. Oh, yeah. Slabby says, when I started last year, was at a rest area in Wyoming. They had a driver in his bunk pouring whiskey with the emergency door open. Look at him. Look at him. Ah, dang it, man. I don't want to have to move. I don't know if those two spots over there are empty or not. I can't tell if there's trucks in there. It sounds like when his AC compressor kicks on his APU, it goes to squeaking really bad. Yeah, I think he's staying for the night. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. And that guy right there, he's going to take one of those spots. Because I can tell he's doing the 5-mile-an-hour crawl from the fuel island. Son of a gun. Woo. What the hell is that? Hang on a second, kids. I got to jump out here and see if he even notices that. Well, that guy wasn't going to take a parking spot. He's going to park where you're not supposed to park. Sorry, everybody. I'm moving. I'm moving. I can't be parked next to that all night. Hell, I won't get no sleep. All right, I'm back. All right. Thanks for hanging with me, everybody. Had to move spots. Hashtag no pull up gang. Hashtag one spot Willie. Man. They don't call me one shot Willie for nothing. Oh man, yeah, I gotta sleep, man. I can't stand like being parked like that. Like, because his APU was lined up perfectly with my bunk, and it was like that was all I was gonna hear all night. I knew it. Like, I know how that works. Like, every time the AC compressor kicked on that tri-pack, that thing went to squealing. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not, but yeah, it was pretty bad. Let's see. Rico's in the house. The market is down. Yeah. You only getting mugged if you go downtown. Come on. With both feet. Says, yeah, middle of nowhere, Nevada, back to Boise. Short rescue load. Okay. Let me get caught up on some comments here. I don't want to get too far behind. Nomadic Breast says, I read truck manufacturers were cutting back on production because they believe a lot of cancellations are coming. Yeah, I heard that too. I can't remember where I heard that, but I heard the same thing. Michigan Woodsman's in the house. I'm looking at AD Transportation in Michigan. AD. I don't know much about them, honestly. I know who you're talking about. They got gray trucks. They used to run Kenworth's T600s, and now they run a lot of Freightliners as well. I know who you're talking about. I'm assuming they do like, I don't know, honestly. I know they do some teams. A lot of times I see them, they're team drivers. So, Just Ace says, Nomadic Bread, it's part shortages. Mega still want their trucks. Yeah, that's true. Let me see here. Winfred in the house is leased onto a carrier, taking 28% hauling reefer. This market is killing me. Yeah. I mean, hopefully they're doing something for you. You know, got you some good customer freight or something. Before I cut my truck off, let me run my AC for a minute. Let's cool it down in here while the truck's already running, right? And then we'll turn it off because that guy's got his window down. He's enjoying the nice air. Um, Trucking MC says idling with your windows down is like wiping before you poop. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'll cut that off. It feels okay in here to me, honestly. Um, let's see. Pneumatic bread in the house. I'm a Schneider bulk. Schneider's having big problems for parts. Lack of new trucks coming in. Appears to be getting worse. Yeah, there'll be a few get what they need. That's for sure. OEM freight rates is low. Leasing is not a good idea. Freight rate is low. Leasing is not good idea. You talking about leasing a truck? Freight rate is low. Yeah, I mean, I've noticed a little bit of a fall off on my back hauls, but I'm still doing pretty good on the way out. So, um, you know, it depends on your customer base, really. Soapy Image says every time I'm in Arkansas, I see a hood truck with a big solar panel on the cab. Looks like a parking lot. Okay. Solar panel on the cab. Yeah, I know a lot of these trucks that have like the battery APUs. Oh, I wish my Freightliner had that Part Smart electric APU on it. A lot of those, they put the solar panels up on the roof, to charge the batteries, which I think is a great idea. If you're parked out in the sun, why not catch a little battery power, Matty Brett, same with Prime. They're keeping trucks longer and have eliminated lease buyouts. Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Put all that money into buying a truck and then it ain't yours. Devils in Antarctica says, do you know of any reefer trailer for sale 2016 and up? No. They are expensive right now. If you can find one, good luck. Yeah, it's tough to find right now. Tough to find. Nomadic Brett says, I'm fortunate as my paid off in 2020, so being contracted on Tanker Schneider, very low overhead. Okay. Trucking California with Vlog says, checking in to give a like to my number one home day this week. Okay. Like on my one home day this week. Jeez Louise. Let me learn how to read and I'll get back to you guys. My Hooked on Phonics tape never came. Just so you know, my parents told me they ordered it, but it never came. So I guess it got lost in the mail. But Trucking California with Vlogs 18 says, checking in to give a like on my one home day this week. Truck them easy. Yeah, no doubt. Be safe out there when you get back at it. Enjoy that home time, man. That's what I did. I kind of got a night at the house and I had to go do a few deliveries, like 3 hours of work, and then go back home. I'm gonna tell you though, I'm liking just being able to get home more. You know what I mean? Like I've stopped taking the big 1,500-mile runs. Like to North Carolina, from Minnesota, Florida. I mean, I ain't saying I won't do them anymore, but I'm digging more like the northern part of the Southeast, or I still do like Jersey and stuff like that. That's like 1,200 miles, but I can typically get out there and get back in a week, still get a day or two at the house. Cool Trucking's in the house. What's up, Cool Trucking? Thanks for stopping by. OEM says, I went to Aero Trucks. They selling trucks not even ready for road, markup, high price, not worth it. Yeah. If you're not in the game already, it's an expensive time to get in it. Your risk factor is really high right now because we have been through a lot of really high rates, and trucking's always up and down, so the longer we were at the high, the more likely it was going to come down sooner. And if you're buying it now, you're still paying inflated truck prices, but you're not getting the high rates like you were. So and fuel has doubled in the last year and a half or so. So that is a big one. You know what I mean? Like when your large input costs have doubled and rates are steadily kind of coming down a little bit. In the business world, we call that not good. That's a technical term, by the way, not good. BT Trucking in the house, freight will rise again. Can you skin a buck? Can you run a trout line? I'm just questioning this. CW in the house, drove for them for 2 years. Yes, in New London. Okay, there you go. That's information, man. You ask and you shall receive around here. Yeah, cool deal. Drove for them for 2 years, so I imagine they were pretty good if you stuck around for 2 years. In the trucking world, that's like a full career if you stay somewhere for 2 years. JL cracking up over here. Matty Brett says, oh, the California mob have appeared. Vlox and BT in the house. Okay. Yeah, everybody say hi to everybody. Vlox has got a channel. Check out Trucking California with Vlox. The Milwaukee Marv's in the house this evening. If you got $230,000 in cash, they say you can't buy a new truck until second quarter 2023. You mean I gotta wait a year even if I got cash money? Dang. I'm gonna tell you what. If you've got $230,000 in cash, I would try to find somebody that just took purchase of a new truck, because they may not be as confident about it now as they were, say, 6 months ago, probably when they put that build order in. You know what I mean? Like you might get that truck like for a good price and not have to pay the FET tax if they've already registered it. Yay, that's probably what I would do. You can reserve a Tesla with 20,000. Yeah, I bet I could. I just don't see the Tesla being an over-the-road truck for a while. It's going to take a while to get the electric infrastructure built, CW, it was a lease company, had new T660s. Oh, I love those T660s. That's why I like the new Kenworths. I feel like they've gone back to their heritage with the pointy nose. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, of course, my first truck I ever owned the title to was a T600. So, and honest to God, even to this day, I wish I still had that truck. To this day, I wish I had that truck back. I gave that truck away for, I think it was $18,000. I gave that truck away for. I made a lot of money with that truck, though. I'm not mad at that, but looking back on it, man, for 18 grand, I gave that truck away. Of course, the freight market sucked in, and I wanted the 18,000 more, and I wanted a headache of a truck. So, let's see, all new hauled refrigerator trailer. Okay, good deal. Yeah. Chili Transport. I'm really surprised I don't know this company, because I study trucking. I know a lot of these trucking companies, especially a lot of the small trucking companies. And for them to be out of Minnesota, like, I'm really surprised I don't know them. New London, Minnesota. Here we go. Chili Transport. I was going to see if I could find their Facebook again. I'm sure if I see their logo, I would know. What do we got here? No, that's a directory. That's not. It's hard to find stuff on small trucking companies. It really is, man. As soon as you put in trucking, here comes the ads. CR England, Prime, like the who's who of big boys. Let's see what this is. Truckingjobs.com. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Trucking company, New London. Is that their DOT? Let me search that real quick. Search Google for this. DOT report. What's it say? Yeah, I don't know why I cannot find. I just had their Facebook pulled up. That's what's annoying the hell out of me. Like, or I didn't have it pulled up, but it was on the Google search. Let me get rid of that New London and just put in that. See if that brings it back up. Can't remember what I was searching. There it is. Chili Trans and Logistics. That is not them. Okay. I don't think that's them. No, that is not them. Yeah, I can't find nothing on them. Nomadic Breath says, how's life in Cali, Nick and Larry? Smokehouse in the house. What's up, Smokehouse? What's loud is a reefer without the cover on it. Yeah, no doubt. Crack a window a little bit here. High fuel and good weather. Yeah, that's it. That's California. DEF prices at the majors keeps going up. Yeah, you're gonna see DEF just continue to rise as long as Ukraine and Russia's at it over there. JL says, just drop your trailer and bobtail to the car side where it's nice and quiet. You know, I'm not really that picky, honestly, but when you got a belt that squeaks that bad right next to my freaking sleeper, like I can't do it. I don't have to, you know, like it's just not me. Mark's in the house. What up, Mark? RN says, I did reefer for a brief minute, and this is what it feels like when a reefer parked next to me. Oh, come on. Last 2 nights, you attract 2 clowns parking by you. It's every night, man. I swear to God, I like get the worst of the worst neighbors. Like, I try to find a parking spot where there's already a truck on each side. That way, when I back in, I don't have to worry about anybody backing in around me because, you know, I feel comfortable backing into basically any spot at the truck stop. But, you know, I can't sleep next to a belt that squeaks that bad. I don't see how he sleeps in that truck, honestly. Let's see. Brett, hope you're doing well. Yeah, everybody check everybody out. RN rates seem to be going up here on the tanker, luckily. Yeah, I think some things bounced back a little bit in the week or two. We're getting a little bit of volumes back. You know, could have been the end of the quarter. You know, there's reasons things soften up. You know, people think about it like this. If you had a publicly traded company and you had paid a ton for shipping in the first quarter, you paid astronomically for shipping. Wouldn't you want to stop shipping if you could, like only ship what was absolutely necessary, at least to the end of the quarter? That way it didn't look like your shipping cost had ballooned up, you know, and you could kind of keep that under wraps. That's what it seems to me. Just a trucker in the house is Nevada for the first time in a year. Favorite state to drive in. Can't kill my mood. There you go. It's always nice to truck where you want to truck. I think this guy next to me is moving because of my reefer. We're playing musical chairs over here. Smokehouse says, I like Nevada because it's open highway for miles. Yeah, that's me. Nevada's a beautiful state, I think. Sean says, Nomadic Brett needs some more videos. Come on with it. Mark spent $163 in groceries. Before it was $68. Yeah, I can only imagine it's going up. I watch this farmer on YouTube, Harry's Farms. He's over in London. He's over. I don't know if he's in. I don't think he's in London. I don't think there's many farms in London. He's over there in the UK, Britain, um, and he was talking about kind of how it works, and yeah, you know, it is what it is. We're all going to pay more because fertilizers went up, and if they don't buy fertilizer, they don't get as many crops. It's economics. It's just simple economics. Let's see. The Medibris says Sean Fairman going to start again being beginning of next month. At Schneider has me helping 5 new ICs on bulk and been running hard and going home in a week. So would have been out 5 weeks. Oh, that sounds rough. I can't. It annoys me when people park on the curb when there's parking spots available. Now, if you're taking a 30-minute break, I get it. You're going to park there for 30 minutes and then bounce. That's a good idea. Don't take up a parking spot. But if you're going to park all night somewhere, back into a parking spot. Maybe I should park on the curb. Maybe I wouldn't get as bad as neighbors. Now I got to rethink my whole process here. Mark Healy says, I got 6,200 out of the house going to Jessup, PA. There you go. That's about what I got on this load coming out of the house. Nomadic Brett says, hit the thumbs up for the host. Yeah, thank you very much. Cool Trucking says, we've slowed down to 60 mile an hour, and I'm willing to deadhead a lot longer to get the better rate areas. Yeah, sometimes you got to do that. I'm not afraid of deadheading. If you guys watched that weekly recap today where I waited on that load that paid better, I wouldn't have waited on that load if that would have been like a spot market load. That was a direct customer load, and I didn't want to leave them hanging. I wanted to make sure we serviced that customer, and I got paid accordingly to sit there for an extra day and a half. So, I was cool with it. It was a good load. I want to make sure we keep that load. That's a really, really awesome customer as far as how they treated me. They knew they were holding me up, but I gotta say, man, they were awesome. They were freaking awesome. So we want to definitely take care of those people. John says, evening all. Hey, thanks for dropping by. Andrew's in the house. Cash is king. Now where's my money? Brokers did it all. Hashtag mother truck in conspiracy. Yeah, and no doubt. Mark says, I'll sell you my 2022 Freightliner Cascadia for $240. There you go. If you want a truck, how many miles you got on that truck now, Mark? Al's in the house. Big fan here. Thank you very much for that. Your news in Smiles. How are you enjoying the low rates? My rates aren't really being killed too much. That's one of the reasons I stay where I'm at. That's why I wasn't running off to get my own authority, because my carrier has good connections, and I don't know what this load. I haven't done the per mile yet. Come on, this phone. I don't know why I got the phone out. Hell, I got a calculator right here on this phone. So I got a load that it's 1 pick, 5 drops. It's $5.38 a mile. $5.38 a mile. So, they're not what I want. I tell you where I'm really getting hit is on the back haul. The back hauls are looking pretty rough these days. Where we were getting $3,500 off the East Coast, we're now getting $2,500 off the East Coast. Literally the same work, $1,000 less. So I'm enjoying them, I guess. That's what I should say. Ain't nothing I can do about them but live them. So kind of got to do it. But yeah, it's not ideal, that's for sure. Simon says, who works for Smith Trucking out of Worthington, Minnesota? Smith Trucking out of Worthington, Minnesota. I don't know anybody that works there. Smokehouse says, Not the air dryer purge, LOL. Not the air dryer purge, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, man versus road every 30 seconds, that's for sure. Oh, hang on a second. I missed some stuff here. Let's see. I got that one. Okay, there we go. CW said they hauled him Genio turkeys. Yeah, I used to do some Genio turkeys. Ain't been going over there much here lately. Not as much as I used to. Let's see. I always get the okay. There it is. I always get the air dryer purge guy part next to me. Oh my god. Don't even jinx me and say it. I swear to God, I get that all the time, man. Like, yeah, all the time. Yeah, every 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm thinking about carrying an extra purge valve for a Cascadia, and like when the guy part next to me say, "You got any wrenches? Because I'm gonna sell you this part here. You're gonna go in the truck stop. You're gonna get me $20 bills, and I'm gonna sell you this part, and I'm gonna show you how to put it on, or I'll put it on for you for $200." You know what I mean? Like I'm about to that point with those purge valves. Marks has got 156,000 miles on that truck. Come on, man. Come on with it. Nomadic Brett says, good afternoon. Yeah, Man vs. Road has a channel. If you guys don't know, check out Man vs. Road. He's getting a channel going. Of course, Nomadic Brett's got a channel. George in the house. What's up, George? Says, consider selling my 2012 Volvo D13 888-900 on the miles. That's a lucky number. 888s. In China, that's a lucky number. Drives good, well maintained, 48,500. Let me call K-Save real quick. K-Save may buy that. He loves them Volvos like that. I don't know what year his is, but he loves them Volvos. It's not a bad price. I mean, it's high miles, but shit, find something that ain't these days. You know what I mean? Find something that ain't. Yeah, Man versus Row. What's up? Cool Trucking says, we'll sell our 2013 Cascadia with rebuild less than a year ago for 50 G's. 50 G's on the 2013. We talking Cummins or Detroit in there? What's the specs? What's the specs on these trucks? Yeah, George, there you go. I might have to tell K-Save to come back and watch this and hit you up. 2012, yeah, not bad. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's Man vs. Roads channel. DD15, I like those. Yeah. Sterling, if you're still watching, Sterling, we'll catch you next time. I'm about to hop off here. And about to hop off here. HP on the Cascadia, yeah, that's not a bad deal. I mean, honest to God, if it's got a rebuilt DD15 in it, hell, that's $25,000 to $35,000 depending on what all you did to it. I'm gonna tell you right now, somebody looking for a truck, that might be the way to go. That might be for real. You might get offers on that, Cool Trucking. Yeah, appreciate Brett. Yeah, Brett does a lot. He's a good moderator. He drops the correct links. Yeah, I like Nomadic Brett. He's another one I got to get back on here. He was on the live show about 10 lives ago. You should go check that out if you guys don't know Nomadic Brett. But I'm out of here, guys. I got to be up early in the morning. And, yeah, take care of each other out there. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to hit that like button on the way out if you could for me. I do appreciate that. If you're not a subscriber, check it out. Subscribe, hit the bell. We do this all the time. Like, we just did a live show yesterday. We right back at it today. We might do one tomorrow. Just depends on what's happening. And if you didn't watch it, go check out the weekly recap from today. I thought that was a good one. It had a lot to it. I thought it was informative. JL with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. Cool Trucking says he had an end frame 2 years ago, had a cracked sleeve, so we did it again less than a year later. Oh man, that is crazy. Hopefully you didn't pay full price on it the second time. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks everybody for stopping by. We do appreciate it. Until later, take care of each other.